You did everything right. 8 hours, lights out by 11, and you still wake up foggy.
8 hours is the myth. What happens inside those hours is the real story.
Sleep isn't a block of time, it's architecture. And that architecture quietly decides how fast your brain ages. You don't just sleep, you cycle. Every 90 minutes, your brain runs a program: light sleep, deep sleep, REM, and it does it 4 to 6 times a night. And the stages aren't interchangeable. Deep sleep is front-loaded in the first half of the night. That's when your body repairs, releases growth hormone, and runs its cleaning cycle. REM is backloaded in the second half: memory, learning, emotional reset. So cut your night short by 90 minutes and you don't lose a slice of everything. You mostly lose REM. Wake up too often and you fragment the deep sleep. Same clock, completely different night. Now the thing's quietly stealing your architecture. Start with the one everyone defends, the nightcap. Alcohol knocks you out fast, so it feels like it works. But it suppresses REM and fragments your deep sleep in the second half of the night. Sedation isn't sleep. You were unconscious, you just weren't resting. Caffeine is the other one. Its half-life is about 5 to 6 hours. So that 3 p.m. coffee, a quarter of it is still circulating when your head hits the pillow, blocking the exact signal that builds deep sleep. And here's the part nobody warns you about. Deep sleep naturally declines as you age, which means the habits you get away with at 25 quietly rob you at 45. Now, maybe you're thinking, fine, I run short during the week, but I catch up on the weekend. That's the next myth. Sleep isn't a bank account. You can pay back a little of the debt. After a bad night, your body claws back deep sleep first because it triages what matters most. But you don't get it all back. When researchers let people recover over a weekend, their insulin sensitivity and their focus still hadn't returned to baseline. And there's a hidden tax. Sleeping until noon on Saturday shoves your body clock hours out of sync. They call it social jet lag. Sunday night you can't fall asleep. Monday you're wrecked, and the whole thing resets. The goal was never a heroic weekend recovery. It's a boring, consistent week you don't have to recover from. So how do you even know what your sleep looks like? This is where the wearables come in. The Oura Ring, Whoop, the Apple Watch all score your deep sleep and your REM. Here's the honest version. The real measurement, the one the studies use, is a sleep lab wiring your scalp to an EEG, reading your actual brainwaves. Your wrist can't see brainwaves. It's inferring the stage from your heart rate, your movement, your temperature, and for the exact deep versus REM split, that guess can be well off. Independent tests show trackers are solid on total sleep time, shaky on the stages. For a rough benchmark, most healthy adults spend somewhere around 13 to 23% of the night in deep sleep and about 20 to 25% in REM. So don't obsess over tonight's deep sleep score. It's an estimate, not a verdict. What trackers are genuinely good at is the trend, your consistency, your resting heart rate settling, whether you're actually in bed long enough. Use the tracker for the pattern. Use how you feel at 10 a.m. for the truth. Here's why this is a longevity lever, not a comfort thing. During deep sleep, your brain opens up a plumbing system, the glymphatic system, and flushes out the metabolic waste it built up all day, including beta amyloid, the protein that clumps up in Alzheimer's. In animal studies, that clearance nearly doubles during deep sleep. And in humans, a single night of missed sleep already raises amyloid in the brain. Chronically short, broken sleep tracks with more dementia and earlier death from any cause.
Careful, short sleep tracks with worse health, but that's correlation, not proof.
Fair. The studies can't prove which way the arrow points, but the mechanism is real, it's measurable, and unlike most longevity hacks, fixing it costs nothing. That's the rare combination that makes it worth doing anyway.
My verdict: protect your deep and REM sleep and you're buying years.
So here's the protocol, the cheapest longevity upgrade you'll ever make. 1. Consistency beats duration. Same wake-up time every day, even weekends. And if you track, watch that trend, not the nightly score. 2. Protect your deep sleep. No alcohol within 3 hours of bed, and last coffee before 2 p.m. 3. Cool and dark. A cold black room deepens slow-wave sleep, and there's an exact temperature the labs use, which is the next video. 4. Morning light. 10 minutes of daylight within half an hour of waking sets the clock that runs tonight's sleep. And if you supplement, magnesium glycinate, the same form from our magnesium video, has modest but real evidence for falling asleep faster. Not a magic pill, a small nudge. Everything I mention is in the description, brand agnostic, and nobody paid for it. 3 things to keep. 1. It's architecture, not hours. Deep and REM do the work. 2. Alcohol and late caffeine sedate you, they don't rest you. 3. Deep sleep clears your brain, so protect it and you protect your health span. Subscribe and hit the bell. We read the studies so you don't. Next, the exact bedroom temperature the sleep labs use to force deeper sleep.